You can eat that candy. They don't need no more. They got 4 Easter bags. Eat that shit. They just went and got a whole bunch of candy earlier. Eat that shit. They don't need none of that shit. I took all they blow pops out, the baby bottle pops. I like that shit too when I'm at work.
I hate your ass. You make me.
Do something.
No, you ain't.
Again, bring you. Showing up. Back up.
We all had situationships, good sex, bad relationships, had dinner dates, having not a respect is the admiration dips, and all we do is fucking argue. Yeah, that's it. Why have somebody every night? To me every night. Buying shit you never like, just make us wrong. It's wrong.
I'm gonna tag you in the group. That shit you put together. It's like all random producers and shit. You pair them up with rappers. You gotta make a beat out of the sample. Like, nigga, I'm about to nigga, the producers I got here. That beat I put in the fucking little check. They made that beat in like 24 hours. Fire.
Alright. Microphone check. I had to turn that shit off, man. I got to get my levels together. How y'all doing? Welcome to another edition of the Everybody Hates Sleep Show. I am your host, your humble, grateful, gracious, illustrious host, Mac Maxwell. I am here with my illustrious co-host, No Hard London. Directly across from me is my eldest Loing, the bearer of all of my, what they say in the Bible, the sins of the father is on the son.
I was about to say, listen, I don't even go to church, so don't ask me. I can tell you that now. I don't go to church.
My eldest boy, RNG Cell. And I have a very, very special guest. A very good friend of mine. I've been knowing him from over 20 years. He is he doesn't like to be called it, but he's a poet. He's a rapper. MC is more like it. I like to call him the MC because he's a little bit more than a rapper. You know, so he ain't got that many.
MC like battle rap?
Something like that.
I like to make people laugh too.
Yeah. MC. The difference between me, a rapper, and an MC to me is that an MC can.
MC is a jack of all trades.
Yeah, a rapper could just be a gimmick.
Move the crowd. That's all you do is.
Okay. I was just asking.
Al Jones, ladies and gentlemen. How's everyone doing today? The quarantine edition of Everybody Hates Sleep. I mean, we kinda.
Not really.
We kinda. My arms is 6 feet.
No, they're not. We kind of have a bonfire.
We kind of adhering to the rules. We not like. Did y'all see that video of them people in Pensacola, Florida?
No.
Like the whole project came to the middle of the fucking square and just was like, "What up, y'all?"
See, right now we at the point where people are forcing the government's hands and shit because niggas are tired of staying in the house because first of all, it's getting warm outside. And it's very hard to keep niggas in the house
when it's warm outside. Only reason why niggas is in the house is because it's cold. Trust me, if niggas could be out all year round.
Listen, when it was, what was it? It was a good 52 the other day. The sun was out. It was a little warm. It's still pneumonia weather. Motherfuckers was out here.
This is true.
Out here. Like it was never before. Like go in the house. They said go in the house.
And why when it, you know what else is funny as hell to me when it get hot? Like you said, it was 52 the other day, and I seen a few chicks with like booty shorts on. Like cheeks out though.
You have to consider where we are geographically and shit. All we need is something over 50 degrees and shit. And bitches are coming out of everything.
I do believe
we
that.
used to 0 degree weather and shit.
See, I believe that because when I went to Atlanta in January, it was like 50. So when I went there, I knew I was dressed comfortably. I was cold as hell when I was here at the airport going there, but I knew once I got up the plane, I wasn't gonna be comfortable. I had on these pants from the top to the bottom. They got holes in them everywhere.
I've never been to Atlanta. I always be scared to go because I don't want to get hit on.
It's not. Listen, you gotta know who to hang out with.
The guys are rough.
I just know you gotta know who to hang out with. But when we was down there, motherfuckers was looking at me and the girl I went with like, where y'all clothes at? Like, what's going on here? And I'm like, listen, this humid. It ain't no wind blowing, ain't no nothing. We get the wind and all type of shit. It's a regular 52.
It done been like
humid
3
out
seasons here in the last like
2 days.
2 days and shit. Like
we done had fall, winter, summer, and spring all in one day.
It's
Shit,
cold as fuck outside.
that one day.
But then like, wait, tomorrow we supposed to have, like they said on the news, shovelable snow.
What day was that?
Hold on. When do they say? Any other
Shovelable
time
snow.
they say how many inches you gonna get, how much snow you gonna
The
get.
only time I say how many, never mind. But go ahead.
Pause.
Listen, this is not uncut after hour, okay? This is not what's that shit
No,
on
I'm staying on
BET?
subject. I'm just, you know.
Yeah, this not BET uncut. We not bringing that back.
I'm just riffing. You
Listen,
know what
I'm just saying. I'm gonna have to make my choice of words differently.
What day was that? That it was fucking 62 degrees, and then it ended up like 29, and then it fucking rained, and then it snowed.
And it was hell.
It was hell.
That was fucking
Oh, that
hell.
shit was
Yeah.
coming. That
What
shit
day was that?
That was last week sometime. I know I was off. Shit, I just got back to work this week.
Lucky you.
Shout out to that. Having an announcement to make.
No, fuck that. You feel like you got it. I just feel like me being a government worker, fuck this stimulus check shit. Give us time. Listen, these people don't even want the shit that's coming in their mail. Because I feel like on the news they told the people, when your mail carrier come to the door, don't open the door. Just let them put the mail in, and then you talk to them from afar. Well, I ain't been working 3 weeks, so motherfuckers, when they see me come early, because they used to get their mail 5, 6, 7 o'clock at night.
But
When I come there early, they like, oh, I didn't miss you. You ain't back up.
now,
You know what I mean? Like that.
I completely understand you saying.
But see, your
fuck
job
the
different.
stimulus. I completely understand you saying fuck the stimulus shit. I get it. I totally understand. I support you 100%. But them niggas gave me $1,700 and shit, so I'm not really going to complain about it and shit. Like right now, being off of work with this fucking coronavirus shit, I'm actually making more money being off work than I am at work.
Hey,
Yeah,
don't you
look,
say that out loud, because your local congressman is not gonna like that.
No matter.
Well, I don't like that because when I was off work on 3 weeks, I spent more money than I would have ever spent.
Goddamn unemployment every 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't get that.
We about to start getting fucking sub pay tomorrow.
See, that's what I'm saying.
What's the
We
sub
getting
pay?
the sick for my job
Oh,
and shit, like sub pay, like about half of what you make. But we get the $600 every week. Then they just dropped to 17. Man,
I got a question.
I'd rather not go back to work.
Can somebody tag me on
Go
this
ahead.
shit? This is what I'm saying. Not degrading your job, because I know he can say what I'm about to. You're a Chrysler worker, you're getting all that, and I'm a government worker. We're the people that make the glue stick for everybody. Because if it wasn't for the post office, Everybody ain't got the internet.
And if
Everybody
it
ain't
wasn't for the
got.
automotive
But I
industry, y'all
understand.
be walking around carrying the mail.
Not really, because we drive around in Chevys.
I said automotive industry. I didn't
No,
say
I'm
Chrysler.
just talking about Chrysler, because I don't hear motherfuckers. Listen, I don't hear motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I chose my words.
I don't hear
wisely.
motherfuckers from GM and Ford saying the shit you saying. So that's what I'm saying.
True.
But I love Chrysler. Like, that's all I drive.
Paper mail is almost obsolete.
But I'm saying, it's a lot of people that know. It's people that told me, I order stuff out these magazines just to keep y'all job going. No, bitch, no.
Y'all deliver my
Listen,
Air Maxes.
I'll be
I
there
appreciate
7 years this year.
Thank you for your service.
Anything that happened, listen, I appreciate it. Anything that happened with them 7 years and they shut the post office down, like no more mail, everything even. Y'all gotta find me something to do. Cause I done put 7 years of my life in, and I feel like this is like a lockdown. You feel like your job,
I've been where I'm at 6 years.
your job, my job is the type of job, they don't give a fuck about what's going on. I can go in that bitch right now. Like in the morning, throwing up. They gonna be like, go get her some crackers, go get her some, we gonna get this together. We gonna keep her here to deliver that
That's
meal.
what Chrysler do. They send you the medical.
Oh no, see, we ain't
You got a
they
headache?
send you the
No, you got a
I
headache?
ain't
Oh,
going
you
to
got
the
here's some aspirin. Oh, you got a stomachache? Walk it off. Go back on the line.
Walk it off.
You have to be missing a toe.
But see,
in
I didn't
order
like
for them
about
to get
y'all president saying government workers have to work. But you're not talking about the doctors and nurses. Because if I was a doctor and nurse, I would have recorded that shit and reposted it and tweeted his ass and said, oh no, you said government workers. I'm not a government worker. So I shouldn't have to go to work. And I should still get paid.
Yeah.
But why we gotta go to work? We just like the doctors and the nurses. We in the field. We out there with this shit. Y'all supposed to be dropping droplets out. We out there. When y'all doing these droplets? Between 12 and 7 when y'all opening the shit back up?
Talk right, nigga. I don't know. It's a different industry. I don't know.
So I wanted to make an announcement. I started a nonprofit called the Claire B. Lewis Coalition. And to get my nonprofit out there, I've noticed what No Heart has been saying. The postal workers, they don't really get mentioned when they get talked about essential jobs. Like I've heard fast food workers get.
Hell, sleet, snow, and sickness, apparently.
I've heard fast food workers get mentioned first,
And I
get
told
mentioned
them they
before
need to
postal
change that
workers.
slogan.
So what I intend to do,
That's false advertising.
me and the good people over at the Claire B. Lewis Coalition, we are going to get some masks together, and we are going to go
Get some
to
ass together?
mask.
Okay,
We're going to get
mask.
some masks together.
You gotta change your
And-
vocabulary with him. He's trying to be
No,
BET
it's just
uncut.
no, it's just the way that he said things. This is
This way. Bring it this way.
My bad, I got to swing the ball.
Yeah. You
So-
got out the game.
So we are going to go to we're going to go to No Heart Station. It's another station.
Well, I'm
That I've been
affiliated with
talking
the
to.
people at Brightmoor Station and Strathmore, so I
So-
can get them. And Grand Shelby. So them 3 other stations other than mine. So you
So
got 4 stations in mine. I don't know nothing about Joyfield.
So that is my way of showing the postal workers that you're not forgotten. I
but
appreciate you.
Yeah, you giving us stuff, but can we get recognition on the internet? Like, ain't nobody
I
saying
can't
nothing.
look.
Like, I got
Sweet,
a whole
I
post.
can only
Okay.
do what
Okay,
I
now
can
listen.
do.
The postal worker that came and brought me my Air Maxes, it was so nice to bring me my Air Maxes today.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him a dap. I said, bro, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your service. But I refuse to take time out of my internet day to talk about postal workers. Listen, there are a lot of things I would rather talk about on Facebook. Wrestling, eyelashes, but I just don't want to post about the male workers and shit because it's like y'all are a force of nature. It's gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But
So it's
why
like
do we
no,
have
we
to
don't
be
we don't
out?
sit around and like, oh my god.
Okay,
thank
see,
the
okay,
air.
maybe-
Thank God for
Okay,
air.
well, now, okay, maybe my point is like Mark Wahlberg. He got 2 Wahlburgers in Michigan, like in the area.
Okay.
He got one in Royal Oak and there's one downtown.
Okay.
The one in Royal Oak he gave all the nurses and doctors for the weekend.
Okay.
If you was a nurse and a doctor, you had to show your badge or whatever, and you can get free food.
Okay.
But I just felt like, what about the postal workers?
Why we can't get that same love?
Why we can't listen? Because listen,
Why we can't get that same
them
time?
motherfucking doctors and workers ain't making sure your bills get paid.
Right.
They ain't making sure your mortgage or whatever on this building come here. Because whatever, even if you do get stuff online, you're still going to get mail to this establishment.
Well, what I'm saying, I mean, the only way you can really like break that down is like,
When they don't know, the only way we can break it down is when don't nobody get no mail. Then they wanna go
they'll
on the
freak
news.
out. They'll freak
then
out.
they wanna go on the news.
Let the
and be
mail
like,
stop running.
Oh,
They're gonna freak out.
We ain't got no mail in weeks.
I'm
we
telling
ain't
you.
got no mail since then.
Let
We
the
ain't
mail
got
stop
mail.
running.
No, listen.
but
They're gonna freak the fuck out.
Says though is like niggas like burgers more than they like the mail because burgers are delicious and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can
That's
send me some shit
disrespectful.
through the email.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
disrespectful as
I'm
hell.
just saying, like, paper mail is becoming obsolete. Everything is going digital now and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
have you heard about the bill that 45 didn't pass? So he's trying to privatize the postal service. So niggas got to pay for their mail. Right. So he passed a bill. So he won't sign a bill that will give the postal worker their annual monies that they normally get every year.
Oh no, we the union. You can't.
He's trying to block it.
Listen, one thing about
Don't
the
deny
post-
their
listen,
money.
hold on,
And that's
wait,
another
listen.
thing I want to bring
Listen,
awareness
hold on,
to
I'm
the
tell
postal
y'all this
workers.
now.
And I don't think a lot of
post
postal
office
workers
is
know
their
about
own
that.
government. Because remember when the government shut down, you still get mail, right?
Yeah.
We're our own government. So our union, I personally don't give a fuck about them, but they are good to some people. Maybe not just me, because my shit, I need it done quick. So I do other shit. I go above and beyond. Like, I ain't got time to wait 14 days for some shit to go down. So they are good. Now, my contract that we got in 2015 when I made regular, we get a raise every 4 to 6 weeks.
Well, I'm trying to stop. I'm sorry,
we
Big
get
Orange trying to stop that.
annually, like, I've been there, like, okay, the max is 6 years. So when you get there 6 years, you just get whatever annual leave you get. Now, I know what I'm getting now. I get 180 hours of annual leave. That's my vacation time. So we get to pick our weeks of vacation. So you get, like, damn near a week, 1 week. No, wait. If you just started, you only get, like, you got to build up. It's like seniority with this
I
shit.
get 60 hours. I've been in my job 5. You gotta get 60 hours of vacation time.
See?
They really want them cars, though.
No, they want that mail out. They don't give a fuck about no corona, no none of that. They don't care.
I'm saying my job, they want some cars, though. That's
Listen.
all they want. It's like, I don't give a fuck.
No.
It came
Listen.
that way.
When I say they don't care, we supposed to do basically like an 8-hour day altogether. You do 2 hours in the office. That's an hour in the beginning, an hour at, like, probably like an hour in the end. Then you got 6 hours in between that. They've been giving these motherfuckers 12. They've been doing 12-hour shifts.
Jobs don't give a fuck about you or your life, period. Like, because you gotta think, listen,
the post office don't care.
listen what I'm saying. When somebody in your family dies or something like that, your job gives you at the max 5 days of bereavement time. You know what I'm saying? Basically, they're saying, hey, we know your mom just died, but 5 days is enough. Bring your ass back to work.
I had a job.
You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up.
You had to bring the obituary in.
That's what I'm saying. That's how most jobs are. It's just fucked up that you have to, like, they basically give you what they think your time is worth. Like, you spend so much time here and away from your family and doing shit for them and making them money. But listen, but they feel, for me, example, my time is only worth 60 hours of vacation time a year, 40 hours of fucking personal time and shit.
See, every year my
But we
shit
get the
go
little,
up, so
we get the little bonuses. We get raises.
we don't
and shit
get
every
bonuses,
year.
but I do get a raise every 4 to 6 weeks though. But it's only like, I think it's 59 cents. But I'm salaried. So I guess they go into all that and then it's like, oh, I look at my check and I be like, hold on, wait, let me go last week because I know I did the same shit. Why is this?
Jobs just don't give a fuck. We just cogs in the machine at the end of the day.
That's why the ultimate goal is to find out what your niche is and try to get paid for that shit.
Can we talk about that man?
Niche accent of goo on the E, motherfucker.
Can we talk about that? Pastor?
We want to slide into the
London with the T.
London with the T.
A dedication. See, that's not my song. I gotta get a song. That's not my song. That is not my song. But it's okay. He can play it. But that is not what I would want to play. Because it'd be something
I don't want no fish again. Oh, God, forgive me. I ain't no for sharing. That's one thing you gotta understand.
Okay, so I want to talk about this man. I don't follow
Pastor
you.
Tony Spell.
Yeah,
Is this
I
who
don't
you
follow
talking
you
about?
on Instagram. So
I don't think you
guess,
fuck with Instagram.
Should I let him see the video so he can know what we're talking about?
Yeah, you got to get. We're going to tell the listeners. We're going to give them a background of what we're talking about. You're going to cue the video. Hold on, pause it. Before she gets into the video, this is Pastor Tony Spell
from Louisiana,
and this is his
challenge,
his stimulus check challenge. There you go. Let him see that.
Hashtag Pastor Spell Stimulus Challenge. 3 rules. Number 1, April the 19th, 2020. It begins. Rule number 2, donate your stimulus money. Rule number 3, donate it to evangelists, North American evangelists who haven't had an offering in a month, missionaries who haven't had an offering in a month, music ministers who haven't had an offering in a month. I'm donating my entire stimulus, $1,200. My wife is donating her stimulus, $1,200. My son is donating his stimulus, $600. Hashtag Pastor Spell Stimulus.
Okay.
So we're gonna let you stew in that for a minute.
Okay.
London with the T. How do you feel about
Okay.
Pastor Spell and his?
First of all, he got his
Stimulus.
regular ass money. First of all, well, second of all, because I already did the first of all like he did. Who the fuck gives money to the motherfucking music ministry part? Like, you didn't say the building fund. You didn't say to feed the homeless. You didn't say, oh, we gonna do this for domestic violence. You didn't say we gonna do this for women and children. They ain't got no money to buy diapers and shit. Maybe they ain't had no, they ain't never had no job to do no taxes. Maybe they ain't never had that, maybe baby daddy had, had them tied up with some shit, took their taxes, put it on their shit. Now they getting a stimulus check. You don't
That's what
know.
we call a bad flip.
You're telling me evangelists, who are these people? What jobs did they have? What degree did
Evangelist
you have
is
to
just
get?
a fancy
First
word
of all,
for pastor.
I don't care what it is. That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't go to church now. Because my offering, you're not going to keep sending this motherfucker plate around. You did offering once. I put my little 50 cent in there because I feel like that's what I want to give to this church because the pastor got a Benz. How the pastor got a Benz? The pastor ain't got no job.
Yeah, I don't
He
like.
come to church on Sunday every morning. He got a motherfucking Benz.
I don't like them type of pastors.
So my thing is now, if it's a building fund, I give it to the building fund. I might give you $10 to the building fund. But if I come in that door and I can't get in, then he want to say some smart shit earlier, talk about some maybe the door was heavy. My $10 should have went to a motherfucking spring to get that door to come open, right? Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
This is exactly why I have denounced God and religion entirely.
I don't agree with that, but I don't know.
Saying, no,
You have your own reason.
No, I get it. I'm just saying, like, because it's all like that's some hustle shit. That's some hustling shit. That's not fucking Christ-like.
He just told everybody in his church to get him the money, and then not him, his wife, his kids about to go live a good life
because
in Dubai, where they ain't got it.
Because he broke.
Yeah, because they ain't had church. They ain't had no churches.
Church ain't had no offerings or nothing like that. Because niggas ain't thinking about no goddamn church.
Oh
right
no,
now.
hold on, wait. You ain't see the post on Crime and the D on for the Second Ebenezer Church? They all in the parking lot looking at a projector. watching church.
That's some,
First of all,
that's
this
some
is
brainwashing.
this is how I feel. That's what I said, and I told that to my mama earlier. I said because you can go on YouTube and pull up anybody church sermon. You can get T.D. Jakes, Joel Osteen. What's that white lady
That
name?
music is so creepy.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it-
But you know what I'm saying? Like you can have church in your house though. You can have church in your house. You can listen. Then they say if you have praise and
Boy ain't said a word.
then they say if you can
Boy ain't said a word.
ain't praise and worship supposed to be a part of church.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you said in what?
Praise and worship, like listening to the church songs, like when you listen to that part, that's supposed to be a part of church.
Yeah.
I have to put on a couple of church songs right now. This will be considered church. Us right here, this is all the amount of church we need. We don't need a congregation to have a church.
It wouldn't be considered church to me. It'd just be
Well, it wouldn't be
crazy people dancing to weird music.
No, I would feel like, but I'm just
No, I'm
saying,
saying,
so you don't
me
believe.
personally, that's how it would look to me. Like, okay, I'm gonna go. Like,
This thing's getting weird.
But we ain't asking for no offering.
True.
See,
We just want to talk
to
about
church-
God. We
I
just
went
want
to
to.
church at one point.
I mean, I did too until I got put out because my son was
Hey.
crying. And
I
we
stopped going because
listen.
I
We
stopped
got out
going.
the sanctuary. We went on the back part. They had the doors closed. They had the chairs on the outside. You know how some church. We was out there. The lady came and was like, I think you should just go because you messing up your son. He's crying and it's in the microphone. First of all, we back here. The pastor all the way up there, like all the way up there. What the fuck you mean? Okay, you know what? I'ma go before I make a scene. Cause I have my best friend with me, and I ain't want her to turn up because I can't turn her down when she
Turn up!
So it's like, let's get up out of there.
Gotcha.
And after that,
Alright,
I was just like, I'm gone. I can have church at home. I got the Bible on my phone. Whatever
RNG
scripture I
said,
want,
you
I
good
can
over
look it
there?
up. It's Bibles in the house. I could look, I can have church when I want to.
The pastor is just the nigga to get you into the shit. Like he's the
Listen.
brainwasher.
When I say we went to
he's the one
Creflo
putting the
Dollar
brains in
thing,
the laundry.
no,
in the
we
washing machine.
went to Creflo Dollar little seminar. I don't
He's a
know
piece
why
of fucking-
she, my mama, she
I don't like
wanted
That
to
shit
go to
blew my
him.
mind.
For
Listen,
some reason, I don't like Umar Johnson either.
3 days.
I don't know. I think something's wrong with him mentally.
Mark went Friday and Saturday. He didn't want to go Sunday.
No,
so
I
he
wasn't
went
going
to his
Sunday.
friend's house in Chicago.
Yeah,
I
I
wanted
went.
to say, shit, drop me and my friend off at the mall. We'll walk around this bitch a couple times till it's over. Creflo Dollar, he asked for money Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And mind you, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, he had 3 services all 3 days. Talking about something he need $1 million to get the his jet to get to Africa. Bitch, you better call him.
So he's telling people
And I
He's
said,
telling
ain't that a
people
pimp? Wasn't he a pimp back in the
that
day?
he needs.
You fried.
He's telling people that he needs people to give him money to help him buy another jet because he already has a jet. This jet is going to help him go over. No, this jet is going to help him get from because he needs to do a sermon in L.A. and New York every Sunday. And the jet that he has now, that he had then, wasn't able for him to do that. So he has to get an upgraded jet so he can go from L.A. to New York and do sermons every Sunday. And then he'll give you a card that has 20, 100, 200, 300, 500. This shit's starting at $20.
Wait, I was gonna say that's a big jump from 20.
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying.
Damn.
Then my mama talking about something. What y'all got? Listen, I don't got no more change.
I said, what I got?
This third sermon on Friday. We supposed to keep coming to Sunday.
Nope.
I'm like, you gave me $80. At this rate, no. I'm not about to give this nigga $60. Fuck this
No,
nigga.
sir.
Fuck Creflo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, well, I guess we can finally get into the show. We 29 minutes into the... Oh, I'm sorry. We still talking about Tony Spell?
No, I thought I had a 15-minute segment.
Oh, you got something else to talk about?
Well, I don't know. Well, see, I don't know if he watched He probably don't watch Black Ink or.
No, he don't watch.
You
it.
go ahead. I'll fade out. Go ahead.
No, I don't want you to fade out.
No. He trust me. He'll come back and forth when needed. But what did you want to talk about?
Oh, Love and Hip Hop. This Akbar bitch.
She fuck with me on Twitter. Shout out Akbar.
She want to be the queen of Atlanta, be the queen of Atlanta. But why downplay other people that's coming up is what I don't understand.
I don't know. Sometimes
And I feel
people,
like what I'm gonna say gonna make it seem like I'm being favoritism on one side, but I just feel like when you got songs on the radio that's not in your city and you doing shows that's not in your city, you can't say she's nothing.
I heard Akbar on 107.5.
What song?
I'm lying like a motherfucker.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Now, light skinned Keisha, I done heard her a couple of songs.
I ain't never heard her either.
You heard her song on the radio. Like, come on now. I will play it
What
right
is
now.
it?
You didn't heard this song on the radio. She did that little remix to Juvenile song, Back That Ass Up. And they didn't play that on the radio here. She didn't came here twice. Now, even though she was at St. Andrews. But,
I mean, if you could sell out St. Andrews, you go.
I mean, I feel like, look, Roddy Ricch was at St. Andrews and they wanted $150 to stand up. I'm trying to figure out what.
Would you pay $150 to get in St. Andrews to go see Royce or
Roddy Ricch?
No.
or M?
No.
What about?
I'm not going to pay $150 or nothing to go nothing at not at St. Andrews.
$100. You know, St. Andrews is a legendary venue, depending on who's there.
Listen.
I'll go see it, but like I'm not paying over $100 for anything.
Wale was in that bitch for $75. I'm like, I can't do it.
I mean, that's cool. It's Wale. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a higher status of rapper than.
I mean, well, Roddy Ricch right now.
Trick,
No, I'm just saying, like,
you know what I'm
right
saying?
now. Like, we gotta talk about right now. He ain't not doing nothing right now. Roddy Ricch
Who?
is doing his thing right now.
Who ain't doing that right now?
Wale. He got that one song with Jeremiah, and I feel like that's Jeremiah's song.
And he got a song with Bryson Tiller that's on the radio.
Wait right now.
That's 2 songs.
What the fuck?
Roddy Ricch got damn near half his album.
Roddy Ricch got the soul of Nipsey behind him. All that notoriety Nipsey was gonna get, Roddy Ricch is good. So
This shit is like Arabic when y'all be talking this reality show shit.
Well, Roddy Ricch not a reality show. That's just real life.
Well, I get it, you know what I'm saying? I know, but it's like all that shit just be like Arabic to me and shit. I can't get into the fucking.
So did you hear about Alexa Sky?
Oh, it's cut me off.
About what?
Not to cut you off.
This is to cut me off. Absolutely.
The sex trafficking stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't believe her because I feel like if motherfuckers could come up with this type of shit, like just like when they was talking about K. Michelle, when she was lying, when she get on this and get to talking about her story, she get to crying. But you need an Oscar
Yo,
at
Daddy
this point.
said her name in the song. I know who that is.
No, Black Youngster said her name in the song.
I heard it. Daddy say it. No trust no business fucking with your dog. That's loud.
That song.
Yeah.
He said Alexis Scott name?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. I just know on that booty. That big booty.
So
Black Youngster.
like
song.
Kendall said, I don't know if you've seen his
I have not.
his live. Like he said, if I understand you went through shit and people go through shit, but
See, I wanted to. Okay, keep going.
but when all you put out is bullshit, then you can't be upset when people
Can I say something?
when people put just gravitate to your bullshit. Use your platform to talk about more about your story to helping people than gravitating to the bullshit.
That too, but what I wanted to say, what me and my best friend talked about on her situation was when you was on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, why didn't you tell this story? That would have been a story you could have told to save girls that went through whatever you wanted them to get through to hear your story now to help them.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you say that back then? But no, you was on there, like he said, starting drama, doing this, doing that. And then it's like you coming on here saying it, and it's like, Okay, I'm not saying she lying. I really don't give a fuck what happened because at the end of the day, you said you ran away you ran away at 15. And then you ended up with somebody and then they start having you do these things. So, not saying that's what she deserved, but when you doing shit that you not supposed to do, you get into shit that you not supposed to be in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I do feel sorry for that she had to go through that and do that, and luckily she got out of that situation. But I just feel like if that was your story and if that was your platform or if that was your thing to do now, you should have did that when you got on TV back then. I understand you might not have wanted to go through it, but you would have had the time to, whatever time you did now to talk about it now, you could have talked about it then. So that's why I don't feel like the story's fake, but I just feel like you do what you do and you're in the negative energy, so that's what happens. You're not around positive people. You're not around people that want to see you do good or whatever. But I don't know. But that's just my perspective on it, on that part. Because that just didn't sit real with me when she said the shit. Like, I felt sorry for her. I felt bad. Like, I just felt like that because I got a daughter myself. Like, I don't want that. I don't wish that on nobody. But I just feel like when you leave a home that's supposed to be protecting you, how can they protect you when you left and you left on your own? Mm-hmm. Nobody told you to leave. It wasn't like you was pregnant, they put you out, or you wanted to be gay. You can't do that in my house. It wasn't that. You said on national TV that you ran away at 15 and then you end up...
The worst shit that can happen, happened.
So I just feel like that right there, I don't feel sorry for it because I feel like if you would have stayed at home and been a kid like you were supposed to be a child, then that might not have happened to you. Mm-hmm. But everything happened for a reason, I guess.
Mm. People don't believe, I'm sorry, people believe in coincidences. Mm-mm. People believe that everything happens for a reason.
For money,
I'm sorry, they don't believe in coincidence.
Fuck for money is not a coincidence. That is not a coinky dink.
No, what I meant to say is everything happens for a reason. Everything happens that is supposed to happen.
I feel like when you leave somewhere that's just like, okay, the motherfuckers, like we all in the house, we all kids or whatever. Mm-hmm. Mama say, don't leave until I come back. I don't care whatever y'all want to do. But we feel like the store right there at the corner, we all can go to the store and come back.
Real quick.
So by the time we coming back, mama already here. So whatever consequence happened is what happened because we thought we was grown. We thought we could outsmart her or whatever. Mm-hmm. So if we all get our ass beat, it ain't it's your fault, because we all wanted to go to the store. Right. So it's like, that's the same situation in this. You didn't want to follow some type of rules at your house, clearly. That's why you ran away. Because nobody put you out. Nobody did none of these things to you because you didn't say that. But you can't go in there and just say, oh, you just fell into the wrong hands and you got out of it. But just, I don't know. I just feel like something about that story is just not true.
What do you think? Well, my guess is about to make a quick exit. He should be back. But as he's leaving, before you leave, give me your top 3 stand-ups. And we're going to go off of that.
Comedy.
Give me your top 3 stand-ups.
My top 3 stand-ups. Dave Chappelle,
I knew that was
Killing Him Softly.
That's the first one.
Whatever one was when he had the yellow shirt on. Talking about chocolate.
Yeah.
This is doo-doo, baby.
Yeah.
I knew Dave Chappelle was going on.
Red Fox. I can't think of the fucking name of it, but it's a Red Fox stand-up. He only got a couple of them. Mm-hmm. And I would have to say this Robin Harris stand-up that I saw, that I heard the audio for. I don't remember the name of it, but they have 3 of my favorite stand-ups that I can think of offhand.
All right. What's your Who's your top 3 artists?
This period.
Yep.
My personal top 3 artists.
Yep. Your personal top 3.
Kanye before the Jesus shit. He's lame now, but
I like that.
Kanye before he returned to clone.
yeah, Kanye.
So BK.
Yeah, BK. VC. Kanye, Eminem. Fuck you. That's my dude. Yeah, whatever.
So you gotta do old school and new school.
Yeah, I mean, who else?
And Jay-Z.
So you don't got no new school people you like.
No, that's not that I don't like. Those are my like top.
You know what I'm
3.
saying? Okay, so what's your top 3 new school like as of the last 3 years?
3 years? Ooh, you got some lot.
Benny the Butcher.
What you know about Benny, nigga?
Man, don't fuck with me, bro. Don't fuck with
Fuck
me.
you know about Griselda,
All that
nigga.
Griselda shit, nigga.
Fuck you know about West Side Gun, nigga.
Okay, what's his next one?
Boom,
'Cause
boom, 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 boom.
I don't know who that is. I
Anyway,
need to
Benny the
look him
Butcher, YBN, Corday, and
Okay, I like him.
That nigga be spitting.
uh,
He be spitting.
another nigga I fuck with. I can't think of his goddamn name.
What about Mozzie?
You don't-
Mozzie, yeah.
You don't like Lil Baby?
Huh?
You don't like Lil Baby?
Yeah, right.
Lil Baby not better than Mozzie.
I like niggas that rap still. Cause I'm
Lil
still
Baby rap.
No, Lil Baby can rap, but he not better than Mozzie. You gotta listen to some
He
Mozzie.
don't rap. Like he can rap. Like, there's a lot of niggas like the Baby can rap, but he don't rap. You know, baby.
He fuck with J. Cole, but he
Yeah, I
don't
like
like
J. Cole
he don't
too,
like
but
the
see,
te-
don't
he don't like the
nobody
TED he don't like the TED Talk J. Cole. He like the mixtape J. Cole.
And J. Cole kind of boring to me a lot. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like the album J. Cole, he don't fuck with that J. Cole. But
So you
the,
don't like Chance the Rapper?
I mean, that fucking coloring book shit was cool, but like you know, he just kind of corny to me. That's all. I like Benny the Butcher. I like rap niggas. Like
excuse me, my bad, y'all. All right, we got that. Top 3 movies.
that's a tough question.
New school and old
I'm
school.
a movie buff. That's a tough
Me too.
question.
Cause
let me
see, I've been watching these little Detroit movies.
Blazing
now.
Saddles.
What the fuck is that?
Mel Brooks, man, get here.
You got Xfinity or AC?
That nigga got
Yeah.
Cody.
Thank you. I got everything. Like,
Listen, download Tubi.
I got Tubi already. So yeah, Blazing Saddles,
Watch all the movies. They got all the hood movies on there.
Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh,
I hate
with
that
with my
Oh
man
my
from
God.
300
Jamie Foxx
and
and
Jamie
that white
Foxx.
man. I hate
And,
that fucking movie.
There's No Country for Old Men.
What? You sound like my Uncle
Some
Lee.
some good ass. Them last two some good ass
what's your new
movies.
school movies? Cause them sound old as hell.
They're not old as fuck. They're like, you know.
Them last 2 movies some good ass movies.
You asking me these same questions.
Yeah, when we get to you.
Okay, I'm
I
just
mean,
saying.
new school, like, shit.
All right.
It's
Before you,
hard to say because like movies are just like movies ain't really something you can break down. Movies are like timeless and shit. You know what I'm saying? All those movies are timeless to me. Those aren't my ultimate favorite top 3 movies, but just off the top, those are 3 movies that are my favorites.
Okay,
and
what's
shit.
another 3 that's your favorite then? You can't do new school. Just do another 3.
Pineapple Express.
Okay.
Get Him to the Greek. And Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
that's a good ass movie. Scott Pilgrim versus the World is a low key good ass movie. Low key as hell,
It don't sound
dog.
like shit that I'm gonna watch, but okay. Whatever y'all say,
I got different
believe it.
tastes. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you like, cause she like Bad Boys. And-
Look, I like action movies.
but
that's
listen,
good.
she
I
like Bad Boys, but she
documentaries,
won't
and I
watch
like-
John Wick.
I like action.
And I don't
Listen,
understand that.
I like action movies that's like that. Like you gotta have a little comedy, you know, like shit like
But
that.
she don't watch John. She won't watch John Wick.
Ain't shit funny about it.
The fact that this nigga is one.
But see, I like documentaries.
I do too. The fact that the John Wick is unbeatable makes it funny. The fact that he's just OP as hell.
See, I never
Look,
watched none of it. So
listen.
it's not like
This nigga John Wick took
you
down a
watch the first
whole
one, I guarantee you will.
Russian syndicate because they killed his dog.
Selenia. What they calling me? Baba
this shit
Yaga.
sounds
Yeah.
like some taking shit, but about a dog, and he
Listen.
was trying to get his daughter.
Never, I understand. Like, if you
And-
watch it,
Never mind.
You will
We
like
not gonna keep going.
I swear, if you watch,
Like I want to put her up on
I
Heat.
was the same way. Listen,
My
I just watched the first John Wick about 6 months ago. I just watched about 6 months ago. I'm like, damn, this shit was actually surprising. Like, entertained. Like, you gonna be entertained. You gonna be wanting to watch all the motherfuckers.
I gotta watch 3. You seen 3?
I don't mind those type of movies, but I'm just saying, like, I'm a more
So
comedy person.
so tonight we gonna watch Heat. I'm not trying to put her up on
No,
Heat.
I want
That's
you to
why you
watch
should watch
Turn.
Y'all not gonna watch Blazing
That was on
Saddles.
Tubi that we was
Comedy.
talking about. Remember that movie? You was like, "That's Turn," and then you was like, "No, that was the nigga that played Biggie."
Yeah.
Great.
We gonna watch that because me and Marcel watched it, but we didn't get all the way through it.
Hey, that Corinne Soraya
Okay. You said what?
Kurgan. What's that shit, Marcel? The Kurgan Soraya.
The fuck are you talking about?
The animated I was talking about that the clip that you showed me.
Oh yeah.
I found it on Netflix.
Fire, right?
Nigga.
And they be going there.
And what I like about it is
It's all hands. It ain't no.
No, I don't even like. I like the fighting part. But what I like is that corporations are taking their corporation and putting it on this nigga back. These niggas got 944 million yen, nigga. Billion yen, nigga.
The future of your corporation rests on if this nigga can scrap or not. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is hilarious.
That's a dope ass anime and shit. I can't think of the fucking name of that shit.
I like that shit. That shit kind of addictive. I watched the.
Seven Deadly Sins. I've been on that, man. Meliodas, that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
No, do you fuck with Black Clover? Black Clover.
Black Clover.
Man, you fuck with that, bro.
That's on Netflix.
I got Funimation.
Or do we got to go to the fucking dark web to get it?
Right, so I mean, not really. I got Funimation, so it's on there and shit.
He'll find a way to get it.
Yeah, like, bro. Trust me, Black Clover. Fuck with it.
So,
Fuck with it.
All right, on to you, Suge. What is your top 3 comedies? All right, Hoss.
Top 3 comedies. Okay. See, they need to know that I was born in '92. They better do their math. So
that
mine
means
would
she's
be
26. 7.
Come on,
Sorry.
get it right. Martin Lawrence. Period.
Which one? Run Tell That or
Until that anything's on Def Jam with Martin Lawrence. Like, I watch Martin every night. Do I not?
mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck what episode we just watched. They can come back on again. We watching it. And I could say Mike Epps because I grew up with him. I need a 6. Let me get 6. Because I want to say,
which Mike Epps though? I'm talking about the special. Like which special? Run Tell That or You So Crazy?
Run Tell That and then put every Def Jam he did.
He was just the host.
Okay, but he was still
So Def Comedy Jam.
yeah. Mike Epps. His last one, 2019, and then the one back in the day when he was talking about big girls.
The one he did at the Fox.
He had that big girl dance. I want to say that was like 09, maybe 2010.
I want to say 2010 too.
Then
What's number 3?
American Hustle, Catwick. But I do like that Rick Fox special that he was talking about. Then I do like Earthquakes. Okay, we ain't gonna go. Okay, that was 3. What's my
Who was
next?
number 4? You
Oh,
talking
I'm
about?
doing
You go
6.
to the next topic?
I'm doing 6.
No, let's go to the next topic.
Okay.
Music. Your
I'm
top
doing
3.
6.
Your top 3 music.
Okay, my real top 3. We doing back in the day, old school and new school. Okay. Tupac, Biggie, and Snoop Dogg. That's what I grew up in. Now my millennium shit. Shit, Lil Baby, Roddy Ricch, and Rod Wave. Can I get a Detroit part?
Ain't Rod Wave from Detroit?
No. I don't know where the fuck his fat ass from.
Rod Wave ain't from Detroit?
Listen, he damn near 2 Reese pieces from being Rod Wave size. I'm just saying, but okay. Can I get
Hey man, what are you doing?
Exactly, he's a whole fucking kid over
Bro,
here.
why are
blowing
you
bubbles.
doing that?
Put these kids Easter bubbles up.
Bro,
They can't go outside and you not doing that in here.
Hey.
Talk about y'all. What y'all talking about?
He high as Listen, he think he on that high 2 shit. He think he motherfucking DC or
Bro,
little,
leave them
little
motherfucking
Yachty.
bubbles alone, man.
That's
Put
why I
them
said
shits
you should have gave
down.
him that drink.
You did.
No. Man. I
You
can't.
bullshitting.
Listen, let me. If you ain't gonna be. Listen, shut up.
I ain't
You
going nowhere.
I don't know that you. We wake up and he
I'm
be
not
coming in
going
my
nowhere.
room talking about where my daddy is. That's your daddy. Like you said, my daddy.
Why
like,
you don't call me if
like
you want
in
to know
the-
where I'm
listen,
at? You
hold
got
on,
my
wait.
number. And I never not answer when you call.
in the sentence, sir, like, where is my daddy? I be thinking like, damn.
Why you don't ever call me?
No, fuck all that. Fuck
My
that.
son be horny,
Listen,
man. That should be
no,
hurting
wait.
my feelings.
Fuck
But that's
fuck
a
that question.
conversation for
Listen,
another
that's
day.
y'all podcast that y'all can do on another day. I'm talking about the shit that he wake me up as, or when I'm waking up, first thing I'm asking him, or I be like Marcel, where my daddy? Bitch, do I look like I'm his? I am my brother's keeper, but right now I'm not babysitting, so I don't know where this man.
I'm
he
too
grown
big
as
to be
hell.
babysitted. I'm humongous. So what's your top 3 movies?
Let me see. You ain't even let me get the Detroit people. Let me get 3 Detroit people.
I don't give a damn about.
Okay. Can I get 6 movies then?
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna put 3 Detroit movies in there.
I ain't know you was gonna do that. I just want your top 3
Well,
movies.
he probably did. Okay. That's not fair.
I already know 2 of them.
What's
2 of them?
What is it?
You ATL robots.
That is 2 of them. But see, I like the 5 Heartbeats. I like Temptations. I like What Love's Got to Do with It.
If you had to choose between watching 5 Heartbeats and ATL, which one you watching?
ATL.
Man, come on now. You seen that post I sent you. That was my part. Like, we gotta get that.
Which one you watching?
Man, ATL, dog.
Thank you. If you had a choice between Roll Bounce and what was the other one? And the Temptations, which one you watching?
Nah, that's not fair.
Why is it not fair?
That
Roll
is
Bounce
not-
is on TV One and the Temptations on BET. Which one you watching?
That's not fair. Cause first of all, Roll Bounce not gonna be on TV One.
Why wouldn't it?
VH1, cause it's been on VH1. That's a good movie. They not low budget. Come on now.
TV One not low budget. You disrespectful as hell.
Listen, just cause it's a black movie.
Oh!
Don't do that to me.
Damn, TV One is not low budget. You disrespectful as hell. They had R&B. They had the Sisters of R&B reality TV show. Nigga, they had Eve on their shit. Different World. You disrespectful.
You talking about different words?
You say
How
any,
old?
you say any,
old? First
you
of all,
say anything bad about
bro,
Different World
first
if
of all,
you want to.
That shit older than me and him. Damn,
I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's still classic. You say anything about Different World if you want to.
I don't know shit about different words. I just know it was before me.
Well, you need to watch it because it's hilarious.
I don't want to watch it.
Because you don't like to watch funny shit.
Is that
RNG
the spin-off
Cell.
from?
Can I get a from the Cosby?
Exactly. I know. Okay. See, I
Can
do
I get
know
some
about
ice?
that. That's before him. But I'm just saying, I don't want to know about the shit that happened to him. You know what Nicki Minaj said?
What she say?
You want me to play the song? You just want me to play the song. It's okay. I'm gonna play it for the people.
You need to answer my question. Robots or the Temptations? Which one are you watching?
And I just told you that's not fair.
No.
That's asking me about R. Kelly or the Isley Brothers. That's not fair.
That should be an easy one.
No, that's not. I don't give a fuck what R. Kelly did. He ain't do it to me.
God, you can't listen to R. Kelly in this day and age.
Listen, I'm listening to I'm stepping in that motherfucking name of love. If I ever get married, his motherfucking catalog is going to be on there. Listen, I understand what's going on and all that shit. Like, I'm not biased of women that's got domestic violence or all this manipulation on them. But I just feel like all them people on that Surviving R. Kelly said one or two things. I knew I was 15 and I shouldn't have been around him. Or why is he, as I know I'm 15, why is he around us and we're 15? But y'all kept it going. So, like I just said with the Alexis Scott situation, like I'm not happy that shit happened to her. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying at the end of the day, when you leave home, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know anything that's going to happen. When your parents tell you something in the Bible, it say, honor thy mother and father. And your days on earth shall be longer.
Be prosper.
Listen, that's still longer, prosper, whatever you want to call it. But I'm just saying, on those times, it doesn't matter if your mother and your father is a crackhead or not. If you living under their house, they tell you what to do, what not to do. They could be prostitutes, could be a pimp, could be the best drug dealer in town or whatever. But they not, So that's what it is. What's the next question?
So what's your number 3 movie? Because I'm going with Roll Bounce. I think you would watch Roll Bounce before Temptations.
Man, come on now. It depends on how I feel. I know all the words for Roll Bounce. Well, I know all the words to Temptation. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pick Roll Bounce. Fuck it.
I know you is. So what's your number 3? Malibu Most Wanted.
See, that's what I'm saying. You put shit in there. You put shit in there.
I'm not putting nothing in nowhere.
That's why I said, can I get a top 6?
What's number 3?
What I got so far?
ATL and Roll Bounce.
Okay, ATL, Roll Bounce, Malibu Most Wanted. You could put Paid in Full in there.
Hold on, Malibu.
Definitely Paid in Full.
I watched that the other day.
You could put Buffed Up in there. That's a Detroit movie.
You like
First
Buffed
Lady.
Up like that?
Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3. That's in one line.
That's 7.
Shut up. No, that's... See, I can keep going. But that's it so far.
All right, Marcel. What's your top 3 stand-ups?
Comedy shows.
Kevin Hart, That's My Pain.
My mama told me to tell you, mind your motherfucking business, bitch.
That's when I found out. That's how I found out Kevin Hart. He was funny.
What's number 2?
Probably Dave Chappelle, Stick Some Stars. That was too funny.
I have to watch that shit.
That junk was
We're going to watch that. We're going to watch that right after this.
No, we're not.
my favorite. This will be my favorite one.
What's number 3?
Cause he had Kevin Hart, Tommy Davidson.
Oh, that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
One of the the one that had Arnez Spears when he did that Jay-Z and shit at the end. It's a Shaquille O'Neal special.
That's my favorite.
Now we can watch that.
That's my favorite.
Shaq got some classic specials.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your song, your favorite
All right,
artist?
who your top 3 artists?
This his time. You know he a millennium baby. We gotta let
No,
them know
you're a millennial baby.
No, I'm not. I was born in '92. I'm damn near 80.
You're
baby.
considered a millennial
I'm not.
baby.
That's 94 and back. Listen.
No.
Listen. 92 back on.
90 on is considered millennial.
No, these motherfuckers 93 on up to them don't got no sense. 92.
Why are
back
you
to
trying to take
got
yourself
sense.
off the 90s?
No,
You
because
are
I should have been. Listen, my mom and daddy was together way
Where's-
before I could have been in
Man,
96.
you about to make me pull out my damn laptop.
Fuck all that. But I'm just saying, he's a millennium baby. Them 93.
No.
on to 90.
He is a Gen X or Gen X.
Okay, if you want to go through the rounding shit off, 92 and 2001.
You are considered a
I'm
millennial.
considered closer to the 80s.
No.
Listen, 95 will be the. Listen, you don't know your math.
I'm flattered that you want to be a part of our.
I don't want to be a crack baby, okay?
Then why you trying to be in the 80s then?
I didn't say that. I said we got sense. That's where the sense left at. They don't care. That's why I said Donald Trump, he want to do this shit. These motherfucking kids don't give a fuck. 93 on up, they don't care about life. They don't give a fuck about shit. Nothing at all.
That's
at least
your
listen.
generation.
No, it's not. 92 back. We at least got the experience, Big Mama. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, we at least got the experience, the Big Mama, the family affairs, the community shit. Remember when they had that park down there? I mean, the little like they had the summer programs. We
Hold on,
could experience that. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna give you. I'm going to. I'm about to give you a test. I'm gonna give you a test.
Gone.
I'm gonna give you a test.
Okay.
Do you remember the mobile library? Do you remember the mobile library?
The mobile library.
It used to be a truck. They used to pull up.
I was a baby. You gotta ask about some regular shit. Like, do I remember Reggie's?
Do you remember Reggie?
Yes, because remember you was mad when I went up there with Angie and her homegirls and they got me in and we came back and they had that fight and you was mad at me. And I think I was only in like 8th grade, 7th grade. And I just went up there with them. Shit, they said we was going to a party, so I want to go to a party. I remember Reggie's being open before the bus.
Do you remember the basketball court on the corner of Apple-Line in Chicago?
Yes. Where the weeds and shit at on that side,
Yeah.
on the other side where that old dispensary was at, and
Yeah.
exactly. No, do you remember the hills at the end of Apple Line?
Don't disrespect me.
Do you remember the
disrespect
hills?
me.
Okay, so
Don't disrespect
can
me.
I get my stripes? Can I get my second stripe?
First off, I was pretty much born on those hills.
I don't give a fuck what you was born
Shout
on,
out
but
to the
that's
Who
what I'm
You
trying
With
to
crew.
say.
Shout out to Deshaun, aka Butterfingers. She gonna be mad as hell that I told people that her nickname is Butterfingers. But shout out Butterfingers.
Sick, my parents was blood.
No, they wasn't blood. They just had to listen. I remember.
It's sick. My parents
listen,
was blood.
Listen, let me tell you this. This ain't even supposed to be on here, but we could go talk about it. Listen, Marcel. When I say I was a little like how Doodle is, I was like his age, opening the door because they having a party. It's a party. I don't know where the fuck my mama used to be at. I swear to God, I never knew where she
I
was
used
at.
to throw
So he used to have
Super
these
Bowl parties.
and when you came to the door, you used to have to say who you were, where you from. No, I said who you with, and then, or they, I don't know, it was something like that when I got to the door. But me, little Doodle, going to open the door for these people. But I know everybody. So you want to know who used to slide through? My favorite people. Larry, Isha, Marcy. They slid
First
through.
off,
Hold on. What was your Gab? Quetta.
Talina, her ass to be over here. Goddamn Rocky. Then Terry will show up. He'll leave.
Listen, when I say these was the who you with, where you from parties, I used to be
The
like,
who you with
so I
parties.
used to go
Shout out all about who you with.
My
niggas.
brother used to have a little who you with party, and they like, what's that? I'm like, shit, when you pull up, you gotta say who you with, where you from. And they like, what that mean? Shit, I don't know. It's who you with, where you from. You pull up, that's where
So I used to throw.
No, they had parties every Friday. He ain't no throw no.
It wasn't
shit.
no every Friday.
When they left their homecomings, they came back here. When they left any party, high school party back then, that's why I was so excited when I got to high school. I can't wait to go to these high school parties. I can't wait. Then once the ones I got to, that's a whole conversation. We ain't gonna talk about that. He know what it was. I think I told you about it. But I didn't have nothing to do with that situation. I just know. I was at a high school party.
The Pinehurst was like the headquarters. You know what I'm saying? When everybody got ready to go and we wanted to leave, you meet up on Pinehurst, and then we gonna figure out who gonna drive. More than likely, I'm gonna drive because I always had the bigger car.
You had that little D9.
But nigga, do you remember?
But you can get the van sometimes.
Do you remember when Mama gave me the Pontiac Montana that had the broken seat that used to have the fucking shit right there that'll pinch your ass every time you drive? Nigga used to have a goddamn.
You broke the springs on that bitch.
I didn't break nothing. It was given to me. It was broken. I gotta tell y'all this thought story that I had in that Pontiac Montana. I met this girl on a Greyhound bus coming back from Arkansas. So the whole ride back, she wanted to act like she my girlfriend, lay up under me, sleep with her mouth open on the zipper of my pants and shit. So when we get back to Detroit, my dumb ass forget to get her number. But somehow, some way, I think I went to a job interview this day. I went to a job interview, and then I went to the store, and I seen her. And she lived deep east, like Mack and Bewick east, right? So my thought ass, she like, I'm watching my niece and nephew, but they ain't got nothing to eat. And I'm broke. I say, oh, shit, I can get them a hot and ready, and they'll be good. But guess what my greedy ass did?
Ate half of it.
I took 3 pieces of the hot
Ate half of it. You only get 8 slices now. Because I always had to ask for double slices with my kids. Like, I only got 2, but
yo,
like, come on now.
I ate 3 slices, nigga. Great kid, but they little kids, like they was like 5 and 8. Okay. So 5 slices is good. So I get the pizza. Once I get the pizza for the kids, I guess that was her cue to let me do whatever I wanted to do to her body. To make a long story short,
I was gonna say, come on, man, get to the end. So
make a long story short, you know, she gave that box up, and she was like, well, you know, the kids is going to need something to eat for the rest of the night. Can you go get them another hot and ready? I said, sure, I'll go get them another one. Guess what I did?
Never came back. Never went back. I know my brother.
Nigga, I laughed. I made a beeline for Pinehurst. And that was the end of my night, folks.
Nah, since we telling stories, I'm gonna tell this little funny story. Now, me and my best friend, we downtown. This was around the time like when Envy and Chrome was popping. We down there. I get this nigga nervous. He got a little. You probably remember this shit because he had a little Challenger with little black stripes on it, whatever. So he come pick me up. But Nakai and Shakira was here.
Mm-hmm.
But I left him here.
Shout out Nakaya.
And I went with him. So we riding around and shit. So we go to the liquor store like Pearson or something. And he come back out. He like, what you want to drink? At this time, I damn sure wasn't drinking. So I'm like, oh, I see what time it is. I need to go. Because I don't know this man.
Mm-hmm.
And at this time, I think I was like 18 or 19. No, I damn sure was 18. 19. So, we go to this house or whatever. So my homegirl Brianna, which is Rango, she called me. She like, what you doing? I'm like, nothing. But I need you. I don't care how much it costs me. I don't know where you at. I pay you gas money. I pay you to come get me. I don't know what's going on. But I need you to come get me. She like, what's going on? What's wrong? I said, ain't nothing wrong. I just don't like the vibe of what's, the situation, because I don't know people's temperature. Because I don't drink. So why did you buy this bottle? Who you drinking with? Then we pull up. We at the house with you and your uncle. Bitch, come get me. I don't know what they got going on. So I tell him, I'm like, look, I gotta go get my sister her keys. I gotta leave. I gotta go to her car. I'll be right back. Look.
Never came back.
Never went back.
Never went back. Once you let me leave,
Don't
don't
I
let
just
me
feel
go.
like that was, see, I don't know what that would have got me into, like, in this day and age, and I feel like I'm happy about it, that I can go back and think about this situation and be like, what could that have really got me into if I would have stayed there, been there with this man? And he knew I was young, because I knew he was older. But I just didn't feel comfortable because I feel like my brothers is older than me. I don't talk to nobody that's close to my brother's age. If you're damn near that age, I can't talk to you. I'm sorry. And then if you damn near my nephew age, I can't talk to you. So you gotta be damn near like going on 22 to 26. Damn near 27. Because I'll be 28 this year. So you gotta be in that range to try to talk to me. And if you're not in that range, don't bother.
2023, you gonna be 30.
Listen, don't get me damn near off the calendar. Let me be.
Damn, you be 22.
Exactly.
What you gonna do for your 21st birthday?
We going to Dubai.
I don't know.
Dubai, it's hot as fuck. Ain't nothing but sand out there.
Okay, and we getting on them RVs and we gone.
I do want to get the
We going to Vegas.
I do want
We going somewhere. Actually, for his 21st, I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Should get a tattoo.
He can get a tattoo today, tomorrow.
He ain't
I
thought.
just gotta find Tony.
He ain't thought about getting no tattoo.
Look, I gotta find Tony so he can do our in-home tattoos.
I need to get. I gotta get Riley right
I
here.
do want a sleeve though. I don't know.
I'll have a sleeve before you turn 21.
I have a sleep before he turns me on. Before you.
I bet I have a sleeve before you.
I turned 21 at 2022. Yeah.
How much you want to bet? You want to make a bet on the pod?
They might have a flying ass car then.
You want to make a bet on the pod?
Hold on.
Who will have an arm sleeve first? Hashtag arm sleeve.
This year I'll be 19.
Because that might motivate me to get some tats.
Yeah, I gotta make my shit make sense.
Because there's a lot of tattoos that I want to get. I want it right here on this one right here. I want to get the cracked concrete, right? And then I'm going to get a rose going through her name. With a beautiful... She
You
would
need to
go.
get that done over and get her name bigger and better. Cause I don't know who did that Jill tattoo.
Some white chick named Betty of Boots. And
See, I could damn near get a sleeve because all I need is this done. Cause I'm damn near.
Oh, I'm almost.
Look, I got this.
You ain't got nothing on that side.
This like 75%. All I got is this. See, I want mine in the inner part. This back part, I don't know what to get right here. So that's what I'm saying. Like, where this come? I got a little more.
I already got that right here. You right. I don't know what to get the fuck back here.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what would you get right here?
I might get my mama face right here.
Listen, I can get my face right here.
Why would you get a tattoo of your face on your body? You gonna forget what you look like? You in bum fights or something?
Listen.
You should put your face in the arm.
Is that not the vainest
Didn't I want to get on my back?
That is
He
the...
talked me out of getting on my back. I felt like Steve-O got it on his back. Why is
Steve-O's
he
an idiot. That is the vainest shit you can do. To get
Why
your
can't I
face
get
on your body.
My face in a mirror like
Dude,
a person.
you all to have your name on your body is already vain, and I have
got
my
that.
name on it.
I have my name on me too.
But your face, you gonna forget what you look like? Or you love yourself that much that you have to put it on your face,
Yes.
on your body. You have to put your face on your body. You love your body. You love your face that much that you need a picture of it on your body.
You gotta be an artiste.
That's a problem.
I'm asking.
Is that a problem? No, that's what I'm asking because you already know the answer is yes. So I'm asking, is that a problem?
I mean,
Why can't I get me on me?
that's some narcissistic shit.
How? Everything on me is a meaning. Like everything. All my tattoos.
So what does your face mean?
Me, motherfucker.
What's the meaning of having your face on you?
Because I'm right here. I got my own back and I'm on my arm. So hey.
The only reason why you have your face on your body is because you're in bum fights and you might get beat up.
By
So
who?
you want-
so you think I'm
so-
about to get my face
so you
beat up on
want-
my arm?
So you
and
want the
be beat
doctor
up?
to be like, look, this is
Man,
me.
Come on now.
Bring me back. That's the only reason you get your Why would you get your face on you?
That's funny.
You know, Junior
That's
got
funny.
Renee.
Yes.
Not Renee.
Fuck you.
You know, Junior got Renee's face on his chest. I don't think he got it in the hole, but he had.
Why would you tell me that?
You ain't know that?
No.
Oh my god.
You know we on this podcast.
Hey, not to mention, I cannot wait to see this nigga fucking face again.
You never knew that?
No. I got so many jokes for Chris Rock now. He don't look like Chris Rock?
Slap me.
Man, what happened to you and ask me questions?
Right,
man?
what was
That was
Oh,
a
my bad,
whole
my bad, my bad, my bad.
Fuck up with your high ass.
All right. You did the your favorite is Kevin Hart.
It's his artist. The artist he like.
Oh yeah, we on artists now. We on artists
Oh,
now.
I already know. Lil Baby Gunna. Or Roddy Rich Gunna.
What's your who's your favorite?
What's your favorite then?
X Juice WRLD.
Oh my god. No, we're not talking
You
about
talking about
people
Triple
that,
X?
we're talking about people that's alive.
Yeah.
We're talking about people that's alive.
No. Because Biggie's one of my top 1 to 3. So what's number 2?
Okay, get him 6 then.
Juice WRLD.
Because that's not just it.
What's number 3?
Show Young Boy.
Who?
YB.
Why, Young NBA.
Oh, the herpy niggas.
Allegedly.
Ain't no alleged.
We ain't seen no papers.
What's number? You got a number 4?
Lil
Roddy Rich.
Lil Uzi.
Roddy Rich, number 5.
So we're right.
Oh, wait, number
We're little
7.
baby at home. Wait. Oh my god.
Who's number 7?
7. Ski Mask, Slow God.
Ski Mask. You a loyal ass fan. I gotta give it up to you.
I hate him.
You a loyal motherfucker, man.
What the fuck about? No.
You a loyal motherfucker, man. Ski Mask, the Slump God. You've been talking about that nigga
I
for
could
the.
have said Marshmallow.
No.
The motherfucking DJ.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys.
Future is supposed to be in one of my
So, what's your top 3 movies, Marcel?
Drumline, Robot.
I knew you was gonna say Drumline.
That's where you get that dumb dude from.
That tip of the duh. Tip of the duh. Number 3.
Ooh, I forgot put that one on mine.
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
That's my movie, bro. All about the Benjamins.
Man, come on now.
I had to think long and hard about that.
That's it?
Yeah.
Well, my number one and number two, I ain't really got to my number three yet. My number one movie out of my top three, I'm sorry, that's movies. I got to do comedies first, right?
No, you got to do,
I got to do comedies
no,
first.
go back and see what you said. Yeah, comedies first.
My number one, that's got to be Kings of Comedy. My number two, I'm gonna have to go with the very last Dave Chappelle. I don't know what the name of it is, but whatever his last one was, that's my number two. And my number three is Eddie Murphy Delirious.
See, I wanted to put that on too. That's why I say give me 6. But you ain't gonna give me 6. Okay.
I ain't even gonna do 6.
No.
My
Raw
number.
was better than Delirious.
I like Delirious better than Raw.
I like Raw.
Matter of fact, whichever one he got the red suit on. Which one he got the red suit on?
Delirious, the orange suit.
Red. He got red and black with a black glove on. Like red leather.
That, I don't know. I don't think that's the same.
Whichever one was the red leather. No. I take that back. No. Delirious. Because Delirious got the blue shit. He was in that bitch dressed like Prince. Lillian!
He ain't had blue. He had orange.
Nothing plus nothing means something. Had to do something. Motherfucker punch in your mouth.
Goody Google.
The goody Google. She ugly motherfucker. She ran up on me and she said, the goody Google. See, that's why, this is why it's hard for me to understand why my son likes some of the weak shit that he does, because he like a lot of classic shit. And I don't understand why the classic shit ain't really like spilled all the way over. Because this nigga, that's a podcast for another day. Anyway, my 3 movies, the first one to be School Days. The second one to be He Got Game. And I think the third one is going to have to be Coming to America.
See, that's what I'm saying.
And then what's the last one? 3 artists. That's easy for me. I'm going to go with Biggie, Jay-Z, number 3, we're going with Tupac. Number 4 would be Nas. Number 5 would be M. 6 would be Kanye. 7 would be kind of want to throw Scarface in there. Who's the 7th nigga that I fuck with? I gotta go with DJ Quick. Yeah, motherfuckers. I put DJ Quick in my top 10. Number 8 probably be yeah, Ice Cube. Number 9 J. Cole. Number 10 Kendrick Lamar. I fucks with Kendrick. I feel like the same way I kind of like put people on. I put my people on to Kanye. Because, like, niggas didn't know nothing about Kanye until I brung that to them. I feel the same way about Kendrick. Nobody knew anything about Kendrick until I started playing that shit. Right, Marcel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta throw it Drake on mine.
I'm gonna have to put Drake as number 11 on my shit. Cause I fuck with Drake. I ain't gonna lie to you. Just like, and I'll admit that here on my podcast because I've admitted this to a couple of people. But I'm like a closet Beyonce fan, and like the only reason why I don't champion Beyonce like everybody else do is because everybody else does it. You know what I'm saying? And I hate being a part of the shit that everybody does. So anytime Beyonce come out with some shit, I try to look for any type of flaws or any type of bullshit in her shit. Excuse me. And anytime that I try to do that shit, I never find anything. Like Beyonce just, like anytime this heifer performs, she's in heels first off. How the fuck do you perform for 3 to 4 hours in fucking heels? And then the heifer catalog is, anyway, man, this is not a Beyonce podcast. I don't get into all that, but the same way I'm a closet Beyonce fan, I'm a closet Drake fan. I talk a lot of shit about Drake because he light skinned and he from Canada, and you know, us basketball players kind of have like I don't want to say a disdain for Canadians. We just kind of think they soft. Even though in the last 10 years they produced some hell of a talent. Niggas like RJ Barrett, Andre Wiggins, Tristan Thompson, you know what I'm saying? Them type of niggas came from Canada. So, but they still got they, you know what I'm saying? They still got their soft ass ways. Anyway, moving on to the next topic. We did our top threes. Now, we want to talk about what do you guys miss most since the coronavirus / COVID-19 has been such a pandemic and put everybody in the house. What do you guys miss most? Do you miss working? You miss going out being social? Do you miss visiting people? Or were you already a homebody and you don't too much give a damn? You already was at the crib anyway. You gonna have to go with E, all the above?
I can, because before
you don't miss working because you work every
no.
day. Well, you just went
Before,
back to work.
No, I'm saying when I was working, I still was socializing with people. Wasn't that one of them? Yo.
Socializing, yes.
Okay, and I still was going to group gatherings. But when I had my little asthma attack, that's when I started taking it serious because I felt like, okay, I didn't believe it. I just felt like there's some shit that's going on, like the flu, like the swine flu. Everybody ain't get it. Mm-hmm. So I just felt like, you know, but when they told me I could be a possibility to get it quicker than a motherfucker that's regular because I have asthma, then that's when I started taking it serious.
So you don't watch TV? Because it was all over television.
I don't watch the news at all. No.
I said television. I didn't say nothing about the news.
No, I watch TV, but they just the hip hop. They just start doing this shit at home. So
hey yo,
doing
Mona
shit.
Scott Young, I need you to do me a favor, Mona. Can you run some type of new shit? Like run something current. Run something current on y'all shit.
Because listen, that episode where Lacey and Keisha got into it when she had did her little, you know, interview and it was in her background in her house, and I was like, damn, it's that serious that she ain't want to do it on here. She got to do it in her house. I didn't know that they was doing the Corona shit, like with Love and Hip Hop.
Mhm.
I didn't know that. I don't watch the news. I watch
not the
the
news.
closest. The closest to me watching the news is Crime in the Deep. That is the closest to me watching the news. Or if I'm at home and I'm on the phone. If I'm at
You hear that,
home
folks?
and I'm on the phone with my best friend, she always watch the news. So she tells me stuff. So that's where I get my update from. Because I don't like watching news. Because there ain't nothing going on in Detroit. Like, shit's still happening.
But you're not a homebody.
I am. I would
You
actually,
become a homebody.
I would prefer to be a homebody, but I know my personality. I just need to be outside. But if it's up to me, I don't mind this. I just don't want to be sleeping all day. Like, I sleep all day. Like, even since I've been back to work, I get off work, make me something to eat, make sure the kids good, make sure Big Baby good.
Big Baby RNG.
And once I go to sleep, it's
Big
over.
Baby RNG. That's your
I don't
new
know
name.
where the fuck, what the fuck they do. So
Big
when
Baby
I woke up
RNG.
earlier, it was full here. So I,
Hey, you should make that your Xbox handle, Big Baby RNG. BBR.
but I'm just saying, like,
I'm done. I'm good with it.
I really don't care to go outside because I really want to go like this. The most I was doing was riding around, and I can do that now. Before 12.
So RNG said, what do you miss the most? Do you miss working?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Do you miss socializing, visiting people, or were you already a homebody? I ain't even gonna disrespect you and say nothing about working.
Homebody.
What do you miss the most?
That's why he's here.
What do you miss the most?
Bro, you don't hear him talking to you?
What you mean?
What
You
do
don't hear me
miss the
talking
most
to you?
about going outside.
I said, what do you miss the most? Working, social.
I said all of the above.
You miss working?
Yeah. He better miss working. He was getting paid.
I would.
That
Now, if
nigga.
you was working and you stopped getting paid, wouldn't you miss working? It doesn't matter if you're gonna still get paid. I'm just saying, if you had that job before where they had to lay you off.
What I'm saying is, he was barely even like.
No, he
But
was.
I
No,
was
he
going,
was.
though.
No.
I was
Listen,
barely going, but I was going.
listen.
How you barely going,
He
but you
don't
going?
spend money, so he had money.
So he ain't have to go.
That's when he went when he wanted to. I
Well,
hope your grandma don't hear this.
I definitely miss working because I miss my kids.
Ooh.
As far as social, I'm not really a social person. I don't necessarily. Only time I go outside is if my sister say something about it.
Oh no, you going outside?
Visiting people. Once again, that's another one of my sister things. I'll visit some motherfuckers that she know. Being
supposed to go around people you know.
being a homebody, that's pretty much my bag right there. I prefer being at home more than anything. I'm lying? What you say?
Nothing. I'm talking to him.
What you put 3 fingers up for?
3 days.
What happened 3 days?
You ain't been here,
Say what?
huh?
If you can hum, you can hear.
Listen, I ain't trying to put your business out.
It's no business to put up. What did you say?
Last couple days you ain't been here.
How many? That's 2 days. Couple is 2. You put 3 fingers up.
3.
3 means several.
Okay, the last several days.
You haven't seen me in several days?
Listen, I know him.
RNG Cell, have you seen me in several days?
He cannot be around the love like this.
You mean he
Like-
can't be around for D Love?
No, you can't be around D Love. Like, I'm just saying, you ain't been around. So it's like, how can you be around for D Love? And you ain't been around, bro. Like, I'm just saying.
For D-Love. Can't smoke for D-Love.
I know him. He good.
We true.
You can't be, no, listen, no, fuck Smoke. He can't be around.
That's why I had to go ahead and get my own, because I know y'all gonna be acting funny.
That's why I ain't make that little chicken salad. Listen, we got that tomorrow. I'm about to season that shit, let it marinate. I'm about to. You better not eat
Hey,
my
You
shit.
can't eat
I'm about to cook
for
that.
D-Love.
I'm about to cook that shit.
No, you're not.
Watch.
Yeah, okay.
Y'all niggas
We
gonna be
in
sleep.
this
Y'all
bitch
niggas gonna be
boxing.
sleep.
Craig James gonna be at this front door. Listen, he touched my motherfucking feet. No homo.
Pause.
But, listen, I said no homo for guys. He touched
Hey,
your
can you get a
motherfucking
bowl
meat.
of ice and bring it in here,
Listen, bro.
RNG said?
Over ice.
Yeah,
Bro.
so you have to keep getting up.
Bro, listen.
Please.
Listen.
I need some ice.
Listen.
Can you put some ice in here for me then?
Listen. Easter bubble stick. Listen to me. Let this motherfucker touch my meat.
Hey, you gonna be
He's going to
sleep.
be missing for D-Love. Okay?
I'm gonna fry them shits with some
Don't
eggs.
touch him.
Yeah, okay. Listen, it's breakfast food in there. Touch that. It's bacon. It's not
Man,
even
cook some
the
eggs.
bacon. Listen.
I'm gonna make eggs and tenders.
Listen. No. Yeah. Listen.
Make some
I'm telling. I'm putting it on the pod right now.
Listen. When I wake up in the
About
morning,
between 5:45 and 6:15.
do you hear me?
You gonna smell fried chicken, and then you gonna smell eggs. And when you wake up, it's gonna be some fluffy ass eggs and chicken tenders.
Listen, this for us to hear. Bring
They
this-
left it in here.
No.
They whispering on the pod. They plotting on me. I'm telling y'all, I'm cooking chicken tenders and eggs, fam.
Bro, for these looks. Okay, you hear me? I'm not playing with this man. This your baby.
I promise you.
Bro, what your pod, bro?
Can I get some ice?
You hear what I said? Give him some ice. It's right here. Then I'm
Hey.
just saying.
I'm telling you, I'm making some chicken tenders and eggs. This shit gonna be good as hell. Watch.
Do it. That's all I'm gonna say. Just do it and just see what happens. Ain't gonna be no more podcasts. No more. Just say y'all that night. Tell them goodbye.
What the fuck?
Right
Why
now.
wouldn't it be another podcast?
Cook my meat and see what happens. No homo. No homo. Cook my meat and see what happens. I'm not playing with you, bro. Like we not. Listen.
I'm gonna give you breakfast in bed.
I don't
Yeah.
eat eggs.
You have some chicken
I gotta
tenders.
go to work. So you ain't giving me breakfast in bed and shit. I gotta go to work in the morning.
It's gonna be done before you go to work.
Man, fuck all that. I don't want to hear that. You gave me some measuring cup.
In the Pirates glass.
Bro.
Old.
Ain't no bowl?
Whoa.
Hey. Old. Hey man.
Whoa.
I do want to say this on the pod though. And I want to say this too. RNG Cell, his for the yeah. So that's his new name. That's your name.
Ooh.
D Love for D Love. For D Love.
We D-Love.
Y'all the love.
And you can't smoke for D-Love.
Hey, I don't need to.
You can't smoke. You can't eat for D-Love.
I'm cooking
Listen,
chicken
it
tenders.
don't matter. Like,
Anyway.
okay, we talk about eating this.
Anyway, what I wanted to say.
That's why he feel like he feel. Listen, that's why he feel like he feel. Because we feel like we feel. with your stingy ass.
I ain't
Yes,
stingy.
you are.
How?
You want to be the only kid for so long. Just because you the first child don't mean you the only kid. Like,
Nigga, I was never the only kid.
you was at one point in time.
For like 2 months of my life. I'm 38.
So you trying to tell me after my mama had you 2 months later, she had another baby, you not going to
24 months later, she had my brother.
You said 2 months later, you...
Oh my God. It was exaggeration.
No, don't do my mama like that. No.
24 months
It's
later, she
2020,
had...
They might try to drag her ass.
24 months later,
It doesn't...
on March 23rd, 1983, she had
Another kid.
my brother,
We're not saying on that.
Martell Thurston. I love him to death. I would kiss him on his face if he was around.
That's
You're
Because
nasty.
I love, that's how much I love my brother. I love my
Where your
brother.
mouth in that, though?
Excuse
You just
me?
be putting your mouth on people.
Why would you ask somebody where is their mouth? That is so disrespectful to ask somebody.
How is that disrespectful?
So you just go around asking people where their mouth been.
If they talking about kissing people and trying to put their lips on me or whatever.
I ain't saying nothing about kissing
I
you.
didn't say you. You just said, do I go around asking people?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Like, other people might do the shit you do or might want to kiss people that's around
What are you
them,
insinuating
or
that I do?
Kiss people. You just said you would kiss this man if he was here.
It's my brother. It's my blood.
Okay.
We come from the same penis and vagina. We tunnel babies.
Come on, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. He trying to disrespect me now. See, you feel my vibe. Like, see, that's what I'm saying. That's why we here. That's why I'm happy we're here.
That's because y'all tag team and y'all the WWF champion, the love ass niggas.
Fuck you and your brother and that sperm y'all had
Wow.
and
My God.
all that shit. Because at the end of the day, you kissed my forehead the other day and we ain't got the same sperm or nothing.
What you mean? We got the same mama.
Then you want to talk about, oh, y'all went through the struggle tunnel.
No, that's your fucking thing. You came up with that fucking theory.
No.
And why don't you tell the people about your theory since you fucking brung it up?
All I said was people that go through the
Birth canal.
vaginal tunnel
Mm-hmm.
from doing birth.
Mm-hmm.
They
They
might
go.
have a-
They tend to have a
Might
harder
have
life
harder life
than the
most.
ones that
The
was.
who telling it? Me or you?
My bad.
Don't
Hey,
tell it.
can you
ahead
procure
and tell
another one of those RNG cell?
I wonder what.
The honey joints.
You want a blunt?
Okay.
If that's what you asking for?
Yes.
What? That's what
Why you just saying you don't want?
Anyway. So you telling her or I'm telling her?
It's your theory. You tell it.
I feel like motherfuckers that go through the
Struggle.
tunnel of life.
Struggle
No, I'm not
tunnel
even-
is
I'm
as
not
you
saying
called it.
struggle tunnel.
You called it a struggle
Okay,
tunnel.
Struggle tunnel. The tunnel through life.
The tunnel of
Some
life.
people that I had conversations with feel like that people that was C-section babies have a better life than the people
So what you
that
telling-
went through the struggle tunnel. But it's not a struggle tunnel. It's the tunnel through life.
He a struggle tunnel baby.
So, hold on, listen.
He a struggle tunnel baby.
Listen, both my kids struggle tunnel babies, but one of my kids is tight as life. Tight. That nigga can get $1, he gonna have that dollar for like 4 months.
Scrooge McDuck ass.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't really believe that theory because I have both of them. They both can't.
Let's get dangerous.
Oh.
Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call DW.
Y'all lame as fuck. Like, what the fuck is that? I know it's Darkwing Duck, but who? Listen, y'all not gonna do that when I'm talking.
How you know about Darkwing Duck? I never showed you that.
I know all about the old shows, the old shows.
I'm getting my power.
You about to turn to Super Saiyan?
Yo, Mega Man, y'all ass.
Yo, man.
It's Kamehameha. Why the fuck you always call that shit Omega? She used to say Omega Mega.
That's what she just said.
No, she said Omega Mega. She used to say Omega Mega.
Listen, I know the change. I just seen that shit on my little timeline, and I thought it was.
Say, I'm gonna hit you with the Omega Mega. You mean the Kamehameha, motherfucker?
Listen, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna hit you with the Dragon Ball Z, okay?
The Omega man.
Okay. Okay.
Omega Mega.
Listen, I hate both of y'all. Just know that I hate both of y'all.
You mad or not?
Ooh, I slept your ear find out your ear.
Oh,
Stupid. Talk about matter, huh? That's why you about to have a flat tire in the morning.
Damn.
Cause that cold air about to.
You gonna give me a tire, bro?
Listen, I told you where this going
Right.
to. Like, you better make sure. Listen,
Hey,
listen,
I got
listen.
you. I'm gonna
That's-
get you a tire so you make sure you get all your ducats, man.
My duck.
Fuck you since you reading it down. I ain't giving you shit.
That's
Listen,
fucked up.
Decisions.
Give him what you gonna give him.
Look, decisions.
Did you tell Deborah what I wanted to do to the bank? Oh, my bad.
Who the fuck is that? When he told them what they say? He told you about who?
He asked me, did I tell No Hard London what he wanted to do with the backyard?
That was not the person. He said before that about the backyard. That's
I didn't want to
auntie.
say it again because I don't want you beating on the table again.
That's auntie. That's auntie.
Man, would you finish doing what you doing and get out that goddamn candy? Hey, so tell me why people won't stay at home. We got a pandemic going on. They say the longer we stay at home, the quicker we can get back outside. Why won't people stay at home?
Because people like me gotta go to work.
I'm not talking about the essential workers. First off,
First of all, it's
hold on. Let me get this on the pod. Shout out all of the essential workers. Shout out the postal workers. Shout out the nurses. Shout out the fast food motherfuckers. The niggas working at Kroger. Even you Coney Island cashier bitches.
Wow.
Shout out to y'all. How am I gonna get my order in without them bitches?
the motherfuckers that cook it.
They can't cook it and take the order. Well, I
Three of
mean,
them back there.
I mean, they
See, the
could.
Coney Island I go to, there's 3 of them back there.
I mean, they could. They probably could. But if it's 3 of them back there, then that means there's more people that can cook. And they ain't got to worry about that shit. But shout out all them people. Excuse me. Earlier in the show, I made mention to looking out for the postal workers because I feel that the postal workers are not mentioned enough. My sister works as a postal worker in some type of capacity, and I see what she go through firsthand, and I want to do something to let them know that it's people out here that appreciate them. Because I'm telling you, if the mail stop running, motherfuckers are going to freak out. You think it's a pandemic now? Let that 83-year-old grandmother in Florida not get her goddamn SSI check that's supposed to come between the 8th and the 12th. And then let the motherfucker Section 8 heifer that's supposed to get an $813 check not get her shit. Let that shit happen 12 times in a row. This motherfucker's gonna be knocking at the goddamn door. Where's my mail? And then niggas gonna be knocking at this door talking about, yeah, I know the mail lady live here.
Yeah, okay. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this now.
I know the mail lady live here.
Listen,
Ask her where my mail at. I know she know.
I don't. Like I told my coworker, it's 2020. Motherfuckers asking for where they stimulus check at. Listen, don't talk to me. You should have direct deposit at this time. It's 2020. It'd be different if it was 1993, 95. Okay, I understand. You don't trust the banks. You want to get your shit in the mail. But this ain't that. But these shine stripes, like no. But I'm just saying, can't nobody listen. Don't open your doors to talk to me. I'm back at work. Don't open your doors to talk to me. Because
They talk to you because they think you might know something, and
no, they talking to me because they happy they getting their mail before 10 o'clock. They happy they getting their mail before noon or whatever. See, I'm the type of mail carrier that if I see checks in my mail, because I have to separate my mail. But if I see checks in the mail, I take those checks out and deliver it to those people. Now, I don't do that block, but I give it to them.
how you know it's a check?
Listen, that's for me to know,
Oh,
for you
my
to
bad.
never find out.
My bad. That's one of them postal secrets.
Listen.
Y'all kind of like the mob.
No, we kind of like the time we had to get jumped in.
Y'all kind of like the mob. And
I
just
mean,
so people know, I want to bring awareness to this. Big Orange decided not to sign a bill that the postal workers get every year. It is a certain amount of money that Congress has set aside for the postal workers to get every year. It has been some underlining rumblings about Big Orange wanting to privatize the postal service. Pretty much, he wants people to pay for their mail. He doesn't think that they should get their mail for free. And in paying for their mail,
They have to get P.O. boxes.
meaning they not only, I don't know how that's going to work,
Listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I don't mean to cut you up, but I'm trying to tell you. Orange Head ain't got shit to do with what I got. I know you call him Big Orange. I call him Orange Head. He ain't got shit to do with what the fuck we got going on.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he shut down the government today, you still gonna get mail tomorrow.
But he's trying to make.
Listen.
It's a bill.
Listen, Linda.
I'm gonna send you the email.
Linda.
I'm gonna send you the email.
No bill that can go over the. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, the government.
I'm gonna send you the email.
The post office have their own government. We have our own police.
But they're.
We have our own nurses.
You're right.
We have our own everything.
You are right. But y'all funded by America.
No.
He's trying to take away y'all funding.
Listen, first of all, making motherfuckers pay for mail and us getting our vacation time ain't got shit to do.
Oh, he trying to cut all that.
No, he can't. Listen, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He can't do it. How can he do it when last year or a couple years ago? I ain't even gonna say last year. A couple years ago, when the whole government shut down,
Mm-hmm.
you still was receiving mail, right?
I understand that.
Was you not?
Yes, I
Okay,
understand that.
So you receiving
The
mail.
Postal
that doesn't
Service
mean,
is their own entity, just like the Catholic Vatican. What I'm telling the postal workers and the Postal Service, it is money that you guys get every year. Nobody says nothing about this because the Postal Service is a beautiful, whatever you want to call it, organization. You don't have any problems with the postal because they take care of their shit. The Donald Trump is trying to take away you guys' funding. That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm trying to tell you is he can't.
You guys, it's a bill coming up in I'm gonna send you the email. It's a bill coming up in 2021. He won't re-sign it because he wants to privatize mail. He wants people to pay for their own mail.
I'm saying,
He wants to
even
take you
if
guys' pension. He wants to
It's no
he wants to
pension
cut
to
he
take.
wants to cut mail carriers. He wants to cut workforce. He wants to bring in more robots to sort shit. The way you guys stack, like the trades that y'all make, he want robots to come in and do that shit. So if a robot come in and do that, that's going to take away at least 12 to 20 jobs in every station around the fucking country.
Listen.
I don't know what he can do. I don't know what he can't do. All I know what I'm just trying to tell you what he's trying to do.
He ain't doing shit to me.
And I feel that y'all should be informed. And where you going? What happened to that biscuit? You ain't like that thing? What happened to the Oh, shit.
But they ain't got shit to do with us, bro.
All right, I need you to this is the last segment of the show before we leave. I need you to cue up that video we was looking at with them two chicks.
You gotta put that's on your phone. Right there.
Well, since I got everybody's ear, I want to say a few things about what's going on right now. To me, it feels kind of tuckish. And when I say by tuckish, I mean it feels like the information, the commercials, the marketing, the advertisement, all of those things feels like they was on a shelf somewhere. And when the pandemic was announced, people just started dropping their shit.
I don't want to cut you off, but I remember what that video was about.
Let me see if I can send you this link.
No, listen. I know what it was about. Are you going, as a woman, is you going to talk to a guy that's broke or they got money?
No, I'm about to send you the link so you can pull it up.
That was what it was about.
Oh, hold on. I got you. No, cause we about to dissect the shit out this motherfucker.
But I know that was what most of that conversation was about. So they was saying, you talk to somebody basically like if they got money, if they don't got money. That's what I got out of that.